Allen Park, Unity Studio interviews.
Hi, this is Vikki Gasko with CLV Productions, and I am reporting from Allen Park where some great news is happening as I speak. The upcoming movie studio, which is called Unity Studios, is finally going to be opening in
this fall. We should be up and running for the school right around September 1st, I believe. Is that correct, Jimmy?
Right in September and in October for the rest, but definitely in the fall.
And they have just come back from Lansing, and I heard that you had some wonderful news, had a great meeting out there. Could you tell us a little bit about that meeting?
We actually had several great meetings. We met, first of all, yesterday with the Governor Jennifer Granholm, and we had an hour meeting with her, and it was just a phenomenal meeting. She totally loves the whole package that we've presented, and today we had meetings with Jimmy, myself, and the other representatives with Mega Board and the Governor again. You want to talk about the Mega Board?
Why don't you? You're doing great, Gary. Go ahead.
Jimmy, who exactly are you representing from LA?
I'm here representing Unity Studios.
Oh, so you are from Unity Studios, and this is a collaborative effort to bring jobs here to Michigan, is it not?
Actually, Jimmy is Unity Studios.
Well, it's a lot of people. Thank you very much, Gary. It's a lot of people, but yes, it is all about creating jobs, creating a workforce. Yes.
Are we going to use people here from Michigan?
Well, first of all, these are for Michigan people. Now, the only portion that'll be from out of state are initially some of the instructors for the school until they can get them up and trained. Once they get them up and trained to be able to teach the school, then they'll use Michigan people. This is a Michigan company, and Jimmy is committed to using Michigan talent.
That is very exciting news for us here in Michigan, especially as the economy is progressing. Now, may I ask, why Allen Park? Of all places, why Allen Park? Why did you team up?
Well, first of all, I guess I could ask, why not Allen Park? We're a great community downriver, and we have everything to offer. Actually, it goes back quite a while ago, about 6-8 months ago, when the connection was made between Jimmy and myself, and some of the criteria that had to be met. He had a whole entire list of criteria, and some of that had to be close to an airport within about 10-15 minutes. Had to have major hotels, which right down the street in Dearborn, we've got a couple major hotels, the Ritz, and and the Hyatt, correct? You had to have, believe it or not, a Home Depot or a Lowe's nearby, and we got them both.
Oh. Well, that definitely is good news. Now, Jimmy, do you plan on making your home here in Michigan, or are you planning on staying out in L.A.?
It's a little of both. I guess that's a question my wife and daughter can answer the best.
Well, very good. Well, this is very exciting. Now, we also heard there's going to be a theme park kind of open to the public in Unity Studios. Is that true?
I'll let Jimmy address that.
That is our plans. It is definitely for some future phases, but we'll be definitely talking more about that in the weeks to come.
Well, that's very, very exciting. Now, the one thing, of course, we all want to ask, are all the jobs that are going to be with Unity Studios, are they going to be union jobs, or people that are outside the union, are they going to be able to apprentice with Unity Studios to perhaps retain a full-time job here with the studios?
I'd like Jimmy to again answer this one. This is his area of expertise. He's a typical politician. Knows when to hand off.
It's a collaborative effort. Definitely, we have worked fabulous with the unions from the inception. And we have geared, especially our onset of jobs that we have for retraining and repurposing skilled out-of-work labor. And as we grow, though, of course, this is open for all kinds of people, and especially in Allen Park, we want to emphasize that this is definitely an Allen Park. We are partners with Allen Park and want to extend a hand out to all the Allen Park people, out-of-work people. We definitely are going to looking to them for this.
Excellent. Is there anything you'd like to add about all the excitement that's coming here? Anything at all that's very important that you feel like I missed in this interview?
I think you covered everything. I do want to say that this is an opportunity for the whole region. This is going to change the geography of southeastern Michigan, and we're making history today by moving the industry, a new industry, here to Michigan and Allen Park.
Now, does it have anything at all to do with the studios also opening in Detroit and also in Pontiac?
No, those are totally separate, and we wish them all the luck in the world because, you know, there's lots of room for movies to be made here in Michigan, and maybe they can handle some of our overflow.
Excellent. Well, here I am again with Gary Burtka and Jimmy Lifton from LA, and also, of course, the mayor of Allen Park, giving you the good news. Hi, this is Vikki Gasko in the wonderful city of Allen Park with our Wayne County executive, Robert Ficano. Well, Robert Ficano, thank you so much for agreeing to interview with me. How are you feeling today?
Oh, well, this is great. This is very uplifting. It's very positive. It's something that Michigan can be proud of, and especially here in Allen Park and Wayne County.
Now, what exactly was your role in getting the studios here, Unity Studios, to be built here in Allen Park?
Well, we coordinated with Allen Park and with Mr. Lifton, and there's certain tax incentives that the county offers through what they call Renaissance zones and things like that eliminate taxes and encourages businesses to locate here. Also, we were able to help secure some of the training funds. We set up the initial meetings with the UAW, the carpenters, and some of the skilled workforce that Unity Studio is going to be utilizing.
So what is your future role with Unity Studios as it comes into the first phase?
Well, after the first phase, then there's other tax incentives that gets them to phase 2 and phase 3. And we have some unique programs, which to Wayne County, with the way we're able to eliminate some of the taxes that we call a turbo, where you eliminate the property taxes. Also, you're also able to direct training money that will continue through the different phases that help train the workforce, so that the company coming in doesn't have to spend the money on it, and encourages them to invest in this area.
What is your hope that we will keep our film incentives exactly as they've been to keep more jobs coming here and, of course, allowing the studio to grow?
Well, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You've suddenly seen all these films that have suddenly been made here. But to me, what was critical is to have the permanent infrastructure, because at some point, some state is probably going to try to match what Michigan's doing. If you have the infrastructure that's already there, then you're able to really compete and say, even if they match Michigan, the skilled workforce and the studio being here is the thing that gives us the biggest advantage over the other states.
Well, it's an exciting time to be in office, and I really thank you for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to add to this?
Well, we just want to compliment and thank again Mr. Lifton, because he could have located this any place, and also Allen Park and their leadership with Gary Burtka.
Now, one thing that not a lot of people knows, and something that was added today, which I'd like to add, is that it's not something that we need to take for granted, because they were in competition with the other state of Louisiana. Now, did you have any role in making sure that he made that final decision to come here to Michigan?
Well, we all did. I mean, the tax incentives was one of the keys in the skilled workforce. So all that tied together, I think, to push it towards Michigan.
Hi, Vikki Gasko with CLV Productions, with two very exciting people here with me today. This is Paulette Lifton, wife of Jimmy Lifton, producer and creator of Unity Studios, and also an aspiring, wonderful on-camera personality, Dana.
Is Dana.
How could I forget that? Dana is Dana. What a great name. Now, both of you have to be so excited about all the goings on today.
We are. We're really, really excited. It's been a long time and a number of years to get to this point, and we can't wait to start breaking ground. So really, really happy about that.
Excellent. Now, you plan on spending a lot of time in Michigan also, don't you?
Yes, I do plan to keep going back and forth, but I think my husband will be here more than I will be.
And Dana, are you from the Michigan area?
Yes, I live here.
Very exciting time, and we do have to thank your husband so much for bringing such incredible industry and opportunity and just the growth back to Michigan and excitement back to Michigan. And you're also a part of that, lending him to us for a while.
Yeah, and I've been involved in a lot of the decisions and different things that have come along the way, because we're also partners in another company in Los Angeles together. So I'm sort of included in this, and I did a lot of some of the preliminary work with him as well. So
what exactly do you do when you are in LA? What is your job as partner to Jimmy Lifton?
Well, I'm the CEO of our post-production facilities that are in Los Angeles. So I run the day-to-day operations of everything.
So one of the things they did mention today, that Unity Studios isn't just going to be a studio, but it is also going to be an on-training school to a lot of aspiring on-camera and off-camera people. So do you plan on taking some of those courses at Unity Studios yourself?
Well, I hope that I'll have a job, but if they can provide any more knowledge, there's always so much to learn, so I'd be happy to take some classes.